right, let's go at it with the Week 2 recap. In Game 1, Marshawn Lynch went huge to edge out the Pelican. Game 2, Jordan narrowly beat out Curry in a well-contested game, which means it was boring, nothing really happened. In Game 3, Kyle got just enough points out of A.J. Green on Monday night, won an exciting one over Brad in one of the big games of the week. Z went slanging, even with a goose egg on one of his scores to still get the King of the Week title. The next game, solid performances from both Nick and Colin, but Colin just edges him out. Another boring game where nothing really happened. Victor beat Drew by 2 points. Drew got decimated by a penalty on Antonio Brown, the phantom tripping call in the Steelers game. They took away 4 points from him. He also got a -1 from the kicker, which comes into play later, you will see. Lewis started Gronk the second week in a row. Lewis, my man, you got to take him out. He's still hurt. Just a heads up. Greg wins a big one there. And finally, the power rankings I sent out yesterday. Victor is the new #1, starting 2-0, putting up some big points in the first 2 weeks. And Drew took the biggest tumble due to his butt fumble for the week. See what I did there? The high score, like I mentioned, Zach went with a 116. That's a pretty big number right there. The butt fumble, aforementioned, Drew, 72 points. The next highest person had 73. Drew could have had him if his kickers would have just gotten 0. Also worth mentioning, he was only 2 points away from winning his game, so kind of sucks there, but crappy game. The Shaft Award, Brad got 88 and lost to a 90. Not as egregious as last week where Kyle put up 100 plus and still didn't win his game. Miley Cyrus Community Service Award, Brad, in an ironic twist, Alex Smith outscored Colin Kaepernick by 16 points. What do you think about that, San Francisco? One thing worth mentioning here, Nick would have had it with 27 points, I think. But I haven't heard anything about getting money from you, Nick. So better luck next week. Hopefully you at least talk to me about sending that $20. The Tinder pickup. Once again, Nick had a couple of huge free agent pickups, but can't give him the award. Zach dropped Aaron Hernandez, and therefore he gets the award for the week. I know that was tough to drop him because he might come kill you in your sleep. The Bees Out Doo-Doo Boppity Bop 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 Award goes to Miss Stephanie Kickermaster this week for her orange peanut egg roll. And to be honest, this one wasn't even in consideration until I said, what the heck does that mean? I Googled it and I laughed for 5 straight minutes. Thank you, Stephanie, for bringing that into my life. The theme for next week, use a player on your team. Incorporate one of your players' names into your fantasy team name, and we will make the judging based off that. Still looking for some suggestions for other possible themes, guys. Post them here, tell them to me, whatever you want to do, just let me know. That's right, Michaela. Week 3 upcoming. I would like to again encourage some side bets. I think me and Curry are going to put a couple beers on this week's game, and if you guys did some last week, let me know how it turned out. Please start doing them in the future. It'll be a way to just spice it up a little bit. The side bet result from last week between Mr. Edelman and myself, I won the game and therefore get to name his team this week, and his team name is going to be Pella Can't Get Hit Up due to his inability to perform on the biggest stage.